Welcome back. We are the Christies, TM New Home Connection. Next episode of our podcast. And we have two exciting guests here today.
We have two very exciting guests
well, at
here
least
today.
one.
So, Christy, I will let you do the honors of introducing our guest.
You know, I should have confirmed with LinkedIn. So
You
I get
should
your
have.
titles correct.
We're winging it.
Okay.
That's okay.
Daniel Leifer.
Howdy.
Yay.
I'm gonna say, is it general or area?
General.
General sales manager for Ashton Woods, Houston.
Woohoo.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here.
This is going to be fun.
Oh,
We're
yes.
excited.
And Shawnda Lancaster, VP?
VP.
VP of sales and marketing, or just
And
VP?
marketing.
VP of sales and
all of
marketing.
it.
All the things.
For Ashton Woods, Houston.
Yay.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having us.
We've
And
been looking forward to this for
Yes, and to
2
get
months.
you both in here, we're excited.
I had to drag him in.
I see.
By, you know.
Well, let's go ahead and address, just before we dive into anything, the elephant in the room. Let the people know what happened.
I missed
That
sales.
she did not.
I missed sales goal last week.
Your team let you down,
Yeah,
and you had to take the beating for it.
I did. Yeah, that's what wasn't as bad as 2 weeks ago, but
Okay.
we got close.
You're gonna make it out alive.
I am.
Okay.
Yeah. No, we had a little accident and just tore up some stuff in the arm there.
I was on the phone with you when it happened.
You were on the phone. Yeah, I scared you because she was like, I screamed when it happened.
Yeah,
It
he
was
did scream.
pretty
Yeah,
painful.
she told me that. Because I had been off. And she was like, what happened to Daniel? Is he okay? And then she said some incident with a dog. And you walked into $1 Million Circle.
With $1 million plus one.
Yeah. On Tramadol.
I was on the phone with Christy. Walked out back. The gardener had been there just to make sure he'd taken care of all the leaves and everything in the backyard. And my wife had left the gate open. So the dog sees the open gate. I run.
She's a runner.
She's a track star.
I put the arm down and stop, grab that collar, and then pop, pop, pop. And
What
then
kind
I
of dog do you have that she pulled your arm out of its socket?
Running full speed, 45-pound dog. Yeah.
Just a.
Just a mutt.
It's
A rescue.
actually a torn tendon and bicep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is technical.
We're really glad that
Yeah.
you saved your dog, though. Way to go! The hero of the
Hey.
story is Daniel.
Yes.
I could have gotten on the bike and chased him down.
You might have crashed that too.
Yeah. Not. But it was pretty painful when it happened.
Okay. Well,
And now I'm on drugs.
This is good.
This is an under the influence interview.
Now I'm on drugs. Super.
Hey, if my arm was pulled out of its socket, I would probably be.
Yeah, to
In the
all
same
of the
position.
sales consultants that need things right now, it's a good time to
Oh, yes.
email
To
or
email
call
Shawnda.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ashton Woods, if
Email
you are
Shawnda.
listening, if you have an offer, send it to Daniel immediately.
Yes, he's approving everything right now.
Right now.
Okay, well, we've got that out of the way. We wish you a speedy recovery,
Thank you. Appreciate it.
both to using both limbs quickly soon.
Are you
wish-
right-handed or left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Okay, we're
Oh,
good.
you're in
Yeah.
the clear.
Yeah. Well, it kind of, we had plans for spring break that we're going to have to change.
Oh.
What were you doing?
We were going to go on a ski trip.
Oh, yeah, no.
I'm glad y'all practiced that before the podcast.
Nailed it. Good
Well,
job,
and his
Bryce.
daughter just broke her arm.
Oh, my
Her left arm,
goodness.
Yeah.
week before this happened.
Oh, so we're
So-
twinning.
Y'all
Yeah.
are in it together.
We are.
But you aren't having the struggles of washing your hair. She, on the other hand, is probably in a bit
I don't
of a
want to go
bind.
there
point.
because
Good
whatever
point.
answer comes out will be inappropriate. So
Okay.
All right.
Let's move on.
Got it.
Good segue.
Okay, so thank you guys so very much for joining us. The duo at Ashton Woods. But
The dynamic duo.
yes. What do we want to start with?
We can start with the game. I think maybe as we play the card game, we can do like one question from the card and then like one question about them just that we want to know.
Okay. We're going to just go right. We're diving right in.
So this card game, none of us have ever played before. It's called Bold. We figured this was a really good one because Shawnda was joining us.
Shawnda's bold.
I'm bold.
Is
Bold
that a
and
word?
bold.
Did you want to add anything to that? No.
There's nothing to add.
Do you have nothing to add?
I'm laughing too hard.
Instead of bold and
enjoys
beautiful,
it.
we have the bold and the bold.
You know, I think
this.
one of the things that Shawnda loves about me is that I laugh at all my own silly jokes.
Good.
Yeah.
I like someone who's their own hype person.
Well, he's got to be.
Like,
I mean, they're not good.
well,
His daughter said to him, Dad,
yes.
don't embarrass the family. And don't
Don't
tell
tell
any
dad.
bad dad jokes.
For the podcast?
Don't embarrass the family.
Oh, what's her name?
Victoria.
Victoria. He's doing a really good job. We won't let him tell a joke.
The end.
I'm here for the jokes. I
No.
support that.
No.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My name's Daniel. I have a problem.
Well, you're in luck because today you get to talk about yourself.
Oh my God.
This is TM therapy.
It is.
The bold way. So let's so we're gonna kind of go around. Maybe we'll do like 2 rounds of drawing cards.
Okay.
And I mean, we can just start. I'm gonna start with you.
That's fine. Do I pick? I can choose any stack.
You can choose any stack, and then how do we do this? You are
don't know.
asking the person, or do we just want to ask them the questions? I
Sure.
don't think you and I should answer any questions.
No, they don't need to know anything about us.
Oh.
We need to tell them about Shawnda and Daniel. That's what they want to hear.
Oh yeah. No one cares about
Do
you and me.
they?
Yes.
They live a boring life.
Right. I was like, we're.
Well, we can do that.
Not
we
interesting
can
people.
pick the cards and ask,
Okay.
and then they can pick a card and ask each other.
Oh, great. Not the white one, Daniel.
So just
Connection.
from the
Not the white one.
okay.
Oh, she's uncomfortable. I know that face.
This is not. No, I'm a
You're
bit
forfeiting that
confused
card?
because I don't think that there was an order, but this says final card.
Oh yeah, no.
Kidding. We're gonna keep going.
It said there wasn't rules to this. It was just pick the cards and ask.
I've never met a.
Oh my goodness,
or-
you can't just.
There's never been a game in life that doesn't have rules.
I scanned it with the QR.
Okay, this is a good question, but I'm gonna have to do both on there. Who is? I'm gonna ask you, Daniel. Who is the most remarkable person that you know, and do you wish you were like them in any way?
I like that question.
I do too.
Yeah. So I would say my mother, because she took the chance to emigrate by herself from a foreign country here, came over, had a apartment above a butcher store in the middle of a trailer park, and built herself up and started her own business and has been successful. Has well, I'd like to count myself among them, but 3 successful kids. And pretty well adjusted. So my mom,
I love
That
that.
is incredible. So she came from
London, England.
okay.
Oh wow.
And where was the butcher shop located?
It was in New Jersey, outside of Philadelphia, New Jersey. Yeah,
That's
it was a little town called Pennsauken. Yeah. So 3 years later, she came back. She went back to England, got me. I was living over there. I get there, and my first question, we get to the apartment, we're looking over a highway out front, and I go, "Where are all the cowboys?"
Oh my goodness.
In New Jersey in 1973.
Yeah. No
So
cowboys.
there are no cowboys
Were
there.
you were born in England?
I was, yeah.
I didn't know that. You don't sound like it at all.
I don't. Came over here when I was 6, so lost the accent pretty quickly.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
And now you said she started her own business?
Yeah, she's been very successful. She's been the president of the Chamber of Commerce and other things out here out in Cyprus. So she's
Wow.
done pretty well.
I love that.
And
That's
she lives in my neighborhood.
And she
Really?
Yep.
We're not going to say it out loud.
But when she told me which neighborhood she was buying in, I did text Shawnda and go, how far is his address from you? I was scared it was going to be on the same street. I'm like, oh, I don't need that.
No.
That would have been
a lie.
funny, though.
No.
Text from your mom and your boss.
Yeah.
Hey. Good
really
answer.
funny. Yeah. So.
Good answer.
So I'll pull one and ask Shawnda.
Yes.
What color was that you pulled?
Yellow.
I'll do the connections one.
We said we weren't doing white.
I said you weren't doing white. Oh, yeah, it's just me and you.
Yeah.
That's
I was
weird.
like, I can build a connection.
I'll try one.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I don't know. Hold on. I don't know if this stack is necessarily
Applicable.
Ooh.
Wow. Ask me that one.
No, that was raunchy.
Oh!
Perfect.
Okay, Shawnda.
I'm sorry.
What do you need when you are stressed?
Oh.
Probably just time with my family. That's the most relaxed I am when I'm at home and just enjoying being with my kids and my husband, which is not often anymore.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Just busy with work.
Well, I mean, I have a 20-year-old. Mm-hmm. He's not really hanging out with me too often. He would be really weird if he was, I think. And then my 18-year-old, yeah, he's busy too. They've got their own lives. So it's
I
good.
can't believe how old they are.
Yeah. They're just fine spreading their wings, but when we're all together, that's when I'm the most relaxed. But
I would say that the day after an Astros win is when she's most relaxed.
Oh, do you get stressed when the Astros are playing?
yeah, you don't?
I get stressed when they're actually playing.
Yeah.
Like when the game is on.
My husband and I never miss a game. Like we watch every single game of the season.
Wow.
So,
That is
yeah,
a commitment.
It's a commitment.
How often do you go as well?
No.
Really?
I'll go down for like 1 or 2 games this season, but it's a lot of hassle to get down there.
And now it's going to be even more.
Yeah, I'm not.
Now you have to have a hotel down there.
Yeah, I'm not for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like my bed. So, but no, we love our patio and we sit out there and watch every single game.
I love that.
Throw the tennis ball for my annoying dog for 3 hours.
Oh no. You
So y'all
boxers,
are
yeah?
animal lovers, we see.
I have one boxer and then one I rescued. I don't know what it is exactly.
Yeah, we're dog lovers.
Yeah, we're dog lovers, but this will be my last boxer. This is my 5th one.
I remember
He's
you
the
with boxers.
worst. Absolute.
Those are interview questions. Who's your
Worst.
favorite baseball team? You like dogs or cats?
There we go. Now we know.
Yeah.
Astros and dogs.
Astros and dogs. Yeah.
Are you a baseball fan?
I am a very big baseball
Yes.
fan. I had season tickets for a number of years.
Really?
Yeah. Huge fan. I was lucky enough to meet a few of the players and over time and
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, Daniel knows all the people.
really? Who's the most famous that you've met?
bumped into.
Either way.
Steven Tyler from Aerosmith.
Ooh.
Don Johnson from Miami Vice.
Where do you
Philip Michael Thomas from Miami Vice.
Where do you bump into these people at?
In the neighborhood.
In the neighborhood.
Just around.
At this point, it's in the old folks' home.
Yeah, they are.
Oh no. Yeah, Steven Tyler's up there now.
Yeah, he is. But yeah, just happen, weird places just to meet up with, or bump into people in bars or clubs or other places.
Bars,
Won't go any
clubs,
further.
other places. Have you met anyone famous?
Daniel.
Daniel's
I mean, he's very famous.
Yes.
No.
No?
I don't think so. I mean, I met some people that y'all have never heard of back when I was little, but, Earl Campbell.
Yeah.
Come on, everybody heard us.
Yes.
Christy, do you
The
know
Tyler
who Earl
Rose?
Campbell is?
Yes.
Who?
Okay.
Is
So
it a baseball
not
player?
everyone.
It's ball, but not baseball. Let's get
Basketball.
Price.
No, one more, and you're out.
Football.
Yes,
Yes.
Houston Oilers.
Ooh.
Yes.
in University of Texas.
Oh.
So I met him back when I was just a little 5-year-old, something like that.
Oh,
And that was like just like 20 years ago.
exactly.
Right.
Yes, 5 years ago.
I'm like, I did the math, and I'm just looking at you. All right, Daniel,
with a 20-year-old with a 20-year-old son.
You now get to pick a card and ask a question to Shawnda. And if you don't like the card, you can put it back, because I grabbed a few that were weird.
This one's about emotions, so that's really not Shawnda. Oh, here we go.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Tell me about the best version of yourself you believe you could be.
Okay. I think I'm a pretty good person. And by the way, let me touch on your emotions. I'm very emotional. Thank you.
Okay, then I'll ask the first one.
I mean, they say the strongest people are also the most sensitive.
Yes.
So I am emotional. I just don't let it show.
Okay.
It's got a poker face.
Yeah. Paul broke me down 10 years ago. So
I can vouch for that.
Yeah.
Working under Paul.
yeah. I had been here only like 2 weeks when he yelled at me in a meeting, and I didn't know anybody still. And I went to the bathroom and cried. Backlog updates.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah. He had to come in the women's restroom.
And yell at you?
No, and apologize.
Oh.
Yeah. So I do have emotions.
Okay, so which emotions do you most and least frequently feel?
Oh.
Right, that's why I skipped that one.
I like it better. The most emotions I feel are pride, and that goes with work and in my personal life. Very proud of my husband, my kids, and I'm very proud of you and our team. So I feel that the most. The emotion I feel the least is sadness, thankfully. Nothing to be unhappy about.
I like that.
Can I ask the second part of that?
Yeah.
Okay, so if your emotions were a person, who would they look like?
Like a celebrity?
If my emotions were
A person.
person.
Who would they look like?
Why did you ask that? I don't like that question.
I don't know. I was hoping for the Paul Sims answer.
If my emotions look like Paul Sims, no offense, but I don't know what my... It's stupid. I don't like that question.
Well, speaking of Paul Sims.
Yes,
so,
I was just going to say.
Okay, well, we're going to rewind. We're going to pause the game for a second because I want to know first, just Shawnda, like before new home, sales, construction, all of that came into your life. What was that like for you?
Before this,
Are you a Houston native?
I'm a Houston native. Yes, I actually went to Klein High School. That's where I met my husband.
Oh.
It's not a cute story though. I mean, we knew each other, but it's not like high school sweethearts or anything. We caught up years later. But I did meet him there. He was a friend of mine. Still have most of my friends from high school. After that, went to college for a few years, decided that really wasn't the route I wanted to take. And I've always been a hard worker, but I just always loved working. Mm-hmm. And I worked for, I'll age myself, it's fine, Southwestern Bell Wireless.
Oh
yes.
SWB.
He just called me too.
Southwestern Bell?
Southwestern Bell Wireless, yes. And I managed a team there, so...
Oh, is somebody calling you?
Paul Sims.
Paul.
You should have answered.
No.
Do y'all need to take it?
No.
Paul, I said to answer the phone.
We both said answer the phone.
But yes.
We can totally time out and you can take a call.
Okay, so Southwestern Bell.
Yeah, and I
Everybody's
worked
looking
there
at
for
their
like
phone.
7 years in Dallas, and then I came back here and pretty much been here ever since and got into this industry in 2003, title company. Then I worked at Horton in the office, and then Paul actually gave me my first shot in new home sales at Kimball Hill.
I love that.
started with
You and
Horton.
I are very much alike in our paths, which is wild. I didn't know that. So I, too, didn't think college was for me.
Yeah.
And Paul Sims was the first who gave me a job offer in new home sales.
That is awesome.
Back with U.S. Home.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where he started, too. So,
yeah.
Well, was he with somebody before U.S., or that was his first gig?
To my knowledge, he was there because he was there when I was interning. So
Was he
I
at
mean,
General Homes before that, and then U.S. Homes?
Maybe may have been at General Homes.
Yeah,
but that was before I knew about the industry.
Who bought them?
General Homes?
Yeah, don't know who.
I think it's Lennar. It's all. I think it all has become Lennar now.
I know U.S. did.
But I might be wrong.
Well, U.S. Home did. Yes, U.S. Home. We officed out of the same building with Lennar and Village and everybody. But Paul was, my very first boss.
What year was that?
That was 2000, 2001.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So he hired me in 2005. So it's been almost 20 years, but I was with Horton before that. But I was just in the office. And then I saw the money people were making. Oh, yeah. I processed contracts. And I was like,
what am I doing?
This person isn't very smart, and they're making that. I was like, I could do that.
Yes.
Let me get that gig.
Let me get my hands on that job.
So when you joined Paul at Kimball Hill, you were on the sales floor, or did you immediately go to manager?
No, I was on the sales floor.
How long were you on the sales floor?
For almost 4 years before the company closed.
Mm-hmm. What happened after that?
Then I went over to Guillen, Brightland, whatever you want to call it. And then I was there for 3.5 very long years. It was great.
On the sales floor as well?
On the sales floor. And then I went straight from there to Ashton Woods, where I've been 12 years.
And Paul was already there.
Paul was already there, yes.
Yes. So I love that y'all reconnected. And
yes. I didn't have a choice. Like after Kimball Hill, he came in my model every week.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Because he wasn't working there for a while. And I was like, you need a job because you're out here more than most of my people with homes under construction.
So you need something to do to fill your time.
Find a job. And then he went to Ashton Woods, and then I came over there.
I love that.
What a story.
Yeah, it all worked out.
So total time on the sales floor was 7 years? Is that
7.5, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then now you've been at Ashton Woods for...
It'll be 12 in June.
Wow.
I started as general sales manager and then was promoted to VP 4 years ago. So it's been good. It's been a great ride.
So I have another question going into that, but I want to hear how you got into, how did you go from hoping to see Cowboys in New Jersey and the letdown to Houston and new home sales? What was your journey like?
So my mom got remarried, and my stepdad got transferred down here between my junior and senior year of high school, and I too graduated from Klein High School.
Did y'all know each other?
I didn't know that.
No. Daniel is 9 years older than me, Christy Durrett.
Oh.
But thank you.
Apologies.
Hey, we'll make sure you get another contract.
Yeah.
So wait, what
I told you about Hector's side.
So y'all both went to Klein High School. What did either of you? Did you go to Dory?
I went to Kleb.
I dated a Dory.
I went to Dory.
Y'all were not there at the same time.
No.
You went to Klein Collins, right?
No, I moved and went. I moved my freshman year, and I went to Tomball.
Oh,
I graduated Tomball High School, but I went to Tyson Dory.
Okay.
And I was supposed to go to
No,
Klein.
I moved down between my junior and senior year of high school, and Dory wasn't built then, but my little brother and sister went to
exist.
Dory.
Oh, my.
It did not exist.
It didn't exist. I was there, though, at
I'm
the
impressed.
dedication because I was dating a Dory at the time.
I am impressed that
Wow.
Dory was not there.
Yes. Yeah.
So you moved down here. Okay, let's.
Oh, God.
Got it.
Is this over yet?
No.
Oh, no.
We're just getting started.
Oh, Lord.
Like halfway through.
You're going to edit this stuff, right? Oh,
No, we want the people to know.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So after high school, I went to college for a little while. Didn't work out real well for me.
I love that for us.
So I went and joined the Army.
Oh,
I love that for us.
I love that none of us could make college work.
no, when you know what you want to do.
That's right.
And look at us now.
Yeah.
That's what I tell my dad.
And I didn't know
That's what I
wanted
tell
to
my
do.
kids.
So that's
Save
why
me
they're-
the money.
Yes.
I'll get you in real estate tomorrow.
Yes.
Do it, kids.
Right.
Do it.
Just
TM
as
does
an
not
aside,
promote this advice.
we
Hey, we promote anybody who wants to do well in real estate, college or not.
Yes.
Right.
There you go.
so
Army.
I got out of the Army, got into the car business, and was in the car business for a while, and then my friend had gone to sell acreage properties, kind of like where you buy acreage and build your home whenever you want.
Yeah, on your lot.
Yeah, and but no, not for a home builder. I was selling the actual lots
Okay.
for the developer, and then one night I was invited to play in a poker tournament. I'd never played poker or Texas Hold'em before, and it was $40 entry, $1,000 first prize. I won it, and that was on Saturday night. On Tuesday, the VP of HR for the builder, it was all a bunch of builder people. She called me and said, "Hey, would you like to come sell homes?"
Oh, wow.
So that's how I got into this.
Are you able to say who that was for?
Yeah, they're no longer around. It was Royce Homes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so I went to work for Royce, and then a couple other builders. Was with Perry for 8.5 years, and then was
In sales or in?
in sales.
Okay.
So and then I was selling in town, and I was contacted by a person who had worked for Ashton Woods for a long time, and said, "Hey, do you know that they're hiring another general sales manager?" Because Shawnda was a GSM at that time too,
Right.
And she said, "I think you would be good at it." I had mentored her while she was at Perry, and here I am, almost 6 years later.
So you've been in the business for 6 years?
No,
No,
since
6 years at
2003.
Ashton Woods.
I was like, wait a second, that math ain't,
Yeah.
is not
Since
mathing.
2003
Yes.
is when I got in this business.
So 19 years.
Yeah, 2004. Sorry, she was 2003.
So
yeah.
20 years.
20 years.
20 years.
Oh, and now 6 years. So you guys have really been there a while together.
Yes.
But that's not the great thing. To me, the great thing is the amount of salespeople that we have that have been here longer than I have.
That you don't have the
And-
turnover.
Yes.
Right.
No, and the culture that I've been a part of, that we as a team have helped establish and continue, has been pretty good.
I love the culture at Ashton Woods.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
so-
great.
I love it.
Okay, since you've brought that up, because that is something that I think is important to Turner Mangum too, and that we talk about a lot, is culture. So what is the culture? If somebody doesn't know who Ashton Woods is, what is your culture? What makes you guys different?
Really, it starts from the top up. I mean, our CEO, Ken Baylog, he comes to town. He takes us to dinner. You know, he just wears, he's just a normal, down-to-earth person. The smartest person I've ever met, but very down-to-earth. And, you know, in the Houston division, I can't speak for every other division, but I feel like they all know that we have an open door policy and that Daniel and I work very closely together, and the team, relies on us. We have positive attitudes, and I think, for the most part, we all just really get along really well.
Y'all do.
Yes.
And you can see that
Oh, yes.
when y'all's team is together.
Yes.
Like it's just unspoken, but you can just tell.
Yeah, our sales meetings are really interactive. We have an agenda, and we get there, and then we open up the floor, and we really, you never know where suggestion or room for improvement comes from, and so we open it up, and yeah, sometimes they call your baby ugly, and that's just the way it is, and we see what we can do to make it better.
Sure.
So, yeah, but culture-wise, it's really about believing in the people who work with us, who are on the front line every day.
Well, and we really care
I was going to say,
about them as people,
Yes.
not just, salespeople. And we care about, their well-being.
Sure.
At work and outside of work. So I think that they really feel that from both Daniel and I.
I can see that. I can see the culture, but I can also see where you and Daniel, I hate to say take really good care of the sales team, but for lack of better words, the morale is very good at Ashton Woods.
Yes.
And that comes from you too. The open door policy, just the openness in general, the honesty, the events that you guys do together. It's very...
really my dad jokes that make it.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, do you have one? Do you have
No.
a dad joke for us?
You didn't tee one up for today?
Okay.
Oh.
Do you know?
He was waiting.
Let me hold on.
I was going to twist
Reached in
his
his
arm,
back
but he only
pocket.
has
Yeah.
one. Okay, go.
He was just waiting for that door to open.
Okay, so actually this was told to me by another member of our team.
Oh, no.
But do you know when
Was it Jimmy?
No.
Chris.
Do you know when a joke becomes a dad joke? Apparently when it's delivered.
That one's bad.
It is bad. They're not good.
Harry, your turn. Ask Daniel a question.
Do you regret that now? Do you regret that?
No, because you know he had it teed up. He was saving it.
Yeah. And
He
that's
was
the best
saving it.
you had.
I have a good dad
That was the
joke.
best.
You
Okay.
do?
Yeah. I mean, it's easy. I feel like everybody knows it.
Okay, go.
Okay.
What is a mermaid's favorite laundry detergent?
Tide.
Yes.
Of course you know the answer.
It's in his book of jokes.
Yeah, it's in his book. Oh, this is good.
No. Oh,
Ready? This could not have played out better. What do you think my most annoying habit is?
Be careful with your words.
The most annoying habit is the shortest texts.
Like K?
No, the question is
Yeah.
the funniest habit is because she uses voice to text, and those are hilarious. The way
Yeah,
they
you
come
have to
out.
kind of. I have one from you today about the what to order at lunch, and it makes no sense. But I figured out it was queso, but it was a K and then SO. So you were voice
That's
texting.
one way to sell it.
But yeah, so sometimes you get a text and you're like, okay, she's happy, she's not.
Ooh. And
Is this a question? Does this need a response?
I feel like if I ever text you, it always
Do
needs
the
a response.
thumbs up.
Yeah. Even
This
that
is
works.
all I have to give you.
I need to be acknowledged, though.
Yes.
Yes,
You
I
do.
So
do.
you get
need-
the thumbs up.
The thumbs up is fine, but sometimes he just won't respond at all.
Oh.
And
Then
that's,
you do the exclamation.
and that's
Yeah.
your most annoying habit.
The question mark, the
She
double
turned it on
question.
you.
Well, it's okay.
He could maybe just be trying to decipher it.
No, sometimes I'm trying to gather information that I don't have, and
taking notes.
and to make sure I give an accurate answer. Oh. And sometimes I just ignore it.
So short text
Yeah, just
messages.
be truthful. I know.
Short text messages. That's
And that's my most annoying trick.
I don't.
Wow.
bad.
I'm better than I thought.
So
I know.
That's all you can
You've
come up
got a-
with? I thought you were really going to open this up.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
he's
Oh,
thought
I
about
do
it.
have-
All right.
He's
Okay.
thought about it now.
So in our sales leadership management team, sales, what do we call the four of us? I don't know the.
Sales and marketing department?
Yes.
Wait,
thank
who's
you.
the four?
We have Kelly, who's our marketing
Yes.
manager, and
Love
then
her.
Lenny, who is our sales coordinator.
Yes.
Okay.
So she processes all the contracts.
Okay.
So they're female, I'm the male in there, and as I was telling somebody today, y'all talk about boutiques and shopping for. Look at this cute outfit
Yeah.
and everything. And I'm like, really?
You got nothing to add to that conversation.
She asked me, "Don't you have an opinion?" I'm like,
No.
No.
Not really.
We even pick out your clothes.
"You."
Oh.
We picked out his suit for Prism.
Yes, they did. They helped me pick out which tux to rent. For,
Yeah.
Oh, you've already got your Prism outfit?
For last.
This was for last.
Oh, I was going to say, wow, that's planning ahead.
Yes.
Okay.
But
Are
no,
you
that's
since
attending
it looked-
again this year?
Since it looked good, I'll probably rent the same thing.
Yeah. It was very, very nice.
It was very classic. It was
Yeah.
a dark blue tux. I wouldn't have picked that, but their suggestion, I went with it.
Oh, I can see that.
See, there are perks to all females around you in the
Right.
workplace.
They make you look good.
Yes.
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 They will encourage you to dress up.
Yeah, that's
The
really
second question is, what do you think your most annoying habit is?
not answering your text.
She gave you
I
that
already
answer, though.
said that.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to just go with it because it's safe and easy.
Okay. Boring is what you mean.
Interpret it how you want.
I'm gonna go
Like a
with
voice
boring.
to text.
So I have a question for you two. Turner Mangum, we are kind of a new partner with you all. How long has it been? About 6 months? That's still fairly
I think
new.
so.
November.
Was
that
it
what
November?
That's
November?
when we went live, I think, with our listings.
October or November?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
It was cold.
Oh, outside.
Oh,
It was a dark,
outside.
dreary November.
I don't know when it's cold in Texas. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's cold.
Not today. Not here in February.
No.
So what was something that stood out to you guys about Turner Mangum that
Well, it wasn't Jared. So,
Jared's getting roasted and he's not
Wow.
even here.
well,
Jared, I got
he's
you,
not
buddy.
here.
Daniel does always have Jared when we have the group text and we're all talking about Jared. Then Daniel's like, Jared, you're so nice.
What
Yeah.
stood out?
Hey,
It
what's
was
up,
not
Jared? Or
Jared.
just start like texting him just to make him feel included.
Okay.
Do you want me to answer first?
Sure.
So, a couple things stood out. Number
And I'm
one,
going to do like you and just repeat what you say.
No.
the Jared had sat in our seat, right? Mm-hmm. He understands our side of the business. Well, never having been a VP of, I don't think he was a VP of sales or anything.
He was
but,
not.
But he understood what it's like to be in that sales office every day.
Yes.
Yes.
And people who come in and, they can't afford to rub two sticks together, or people who demand everything. And so that kind of stood out about his level of expertise in addressing issues that we face on a daily basis, and then communicating that to the team when he brought you in, and people felt that confidence in his experience. The other thing is that he opened our eyes to things we were missing that we didn't even know we were missing. And one of the things in one of the leadership books that I read is if you continue to say, because that's the way we've always done it,
Oh, yeah.
you'll never have growth, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
And we want to grow.
For sure.
So,
I love
We're
both of
excited
those
to grow
answers.
with you
Yeah.
guys.
yeah.
100%.
I am too.
So, I would say what stood out originally was Christy,
Oh, thank you.
because I had worked with you in the past and I knew that you wouldn't team up with anybody that wasn't the best of the best. So I trusted right away because I know your passion for this business, and between your passion and your dedication to the industry, I knew like this is probably going to be something really great, and it has been.
Oh,
That
I
is so
love
sweet. Thank
that.
you.
You're welcome.
And we got a bonus,
Unprompted,
Christy.
too.
That's right.
Christy.
Yes.
Yes, and then we got this.
Cheerleader.
No, you want to know what I call her?
This. What do you call me?
A country Disney character.
Which Disney character?
I like her
Better
own.
be- thank you.
Yeah, her own. Like she's just like this personality.
This
When I
animated-
first met her, I was like, wait, is she for real?
It's for real.
And then I was like, she's for real. It's like genuine. I was like, okay, now it's like I get it. I get her. But yeah, I call her Country Disney.
Do you know she starts out this way at like 4 o'clock in the morning?
Oh, well, it doesn't surprise me because I see her on that damn bicycle
That's what I
at
mean.
5. So yeah.
I would love for y'all to come.
No.
But yeah, it is.
Oh, we can't. His arm's broken.
And she'd have to drive. So.
Yeah.
And
We're
the doctor
out.
advised I sleep in
Yes.
to
So,
heal.
Well, once you're healed.
I tried it. I almost passed out.
did you go on her birthday?
I did.
She did.
Okay.
And I almost passed out.
And you
No,
don't.
she
Did
just,
you tap out or did
She
you
did
finish?
tap out. No,
I just sat on the bike
she
the last like 3 songs.
unclipped her feet
Yeah, I did.
and just sat and just smiled at me.
I was hearing stars
So
and
you're
seeing
the
colors.
instructor.
That's
No,
not good.
they allow me on podium to get up there and do things, but I'm not an official
Do
When they,
instructor.
when they started dancing with that holding on to the bike, I knew I was in trouble.
Yeah.
And
That's
Bryce
not for
just
me.
sat down.
It was over for me. They were clapping and doing dance moves and choreographing.
Is
and
that
I
like
was
getting on and off, or being on one pedal and
No,
back
you
to
were
the-
actually still pedaling, but your hands, you are not holding on to the bike. You were like
and
doing
you're
like
up out of the
movements.
saddle,
Did
so
you-
not in the seat.
As a kid, you never rode like hands free. Look, Mom, no hands.
I am not here for danger. Never have been. I do not
I
like
am.
dangerous things at all.
I do enjoy dangerous
I don't
things.
think working out should be dangerous.
I found it very dangerous to be letting go
Oh
of my
my
hands.
word!
What
It's
can you
not-
fall like 2.5 feet to the ground? It can't
You
be
are
that dangerous.
you are clipped into the bike. If you fall, you're
off,
gonna
you're
like
dead.
You're gonna like fall and
So
like
you're clipped in, so you can't fall off.
you can, but you would
You're
like
gonna
hurt your
look
legs.
like that.
The bike will hold on to you as you fall.
Yeah.
It's not like you fall and you can like catch yourself. Like you will be like dangling from the bike.
Well,
Well,
let's not
That's her
roast.
nickname for me, Dangle.
Yeah, I call him Dangle. He loves it. See?
Instead
Well,
of
I
Daniel.
don't want to know.
Instead of Daniel, Dangle.
I know, but I don't. We don't need to know what's dangling. We'll just keep
No, it's
that.
not anything like. Oh my god.
Well, I don't know why we would
It
call
was about to be
The audience is laughing.
It was about to be Christy from the bike.
You know what? I'm gonna take this whole conversation and say thank you.
Well, I'm
for
gonna
the
say thank
compliment.
you.
You're welcome.
And the bonus Christy.
Yes,
The
and the bonus
Disney
Christy.
country Disney.
And then also Hannah.
Hannah's
was a big
wonderful.
part of-
Yes.
You know, before we moved on to Turner Mangum, she was a big part of working with Ashton Woods. And then Jared grew on me a little bit. It's still happening.
He's
but
still growing on me too.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's like
mold? Or
like a
Exactly.
fun
The one
guy.
that's
Like
good for
fungus?
you, the kind that has
Exactly.
health benefits.
Right. A probiotic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody needs one.
Probiotic.
Take it daily.
Yeah.
That's
He's like that.
There's a meme in there somewhere.
Jared is now the probiotic
Perfect.
of the real estate industry. He helps move things along.
He does. There you go. See? It all worked out. Literally. Worked it all out.
Yeah, I was about to say someone draw a card.
Oh no.
Yeah, lots.
Okay.
No.
Dang it. How are you feeling, by the way?
Pretty good.
Okay.
Does your arm hurt?
No, he can't
I-
feel anything, probably.
I took both pain medications when we got here, and yeah, the opioids are kicking in, so I'm feeling pretty good. What do you most frequently compare yourself to, or who do you most frequently compare yourself to, and why?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, you weren't asking yourself. That makes sense. Oh gosh. I would definitely compare myself to two people. First being my mom, because she was always such a hard worker, 2, 3 jobs, whatever it took to make everything happen. She's very smart. Consider myself to be pretty smart. And then my son, because he and I butt heads so much because we're so much alike. Yeah, it's fun. You have a daughter like that?
Yeah, it's going to be exciting as she gets older.
Yeah, it gets real intense for a while. But now that he's 20, we get along like this. But for a few years, yeah, it was he and we're a lot alike. I don't need to mention in what ways because it's not the good parts of ourselves. It's the
But they have cool conversations because he'll call while,
Yeah.
because we spend a lot of time when we're at the office, we're in meetings or whatever, and he'll call, and they have a great relationship.
I think that's amazing.
I have
he's
to
pretty
ask,
awesome.
what is your zodiac sign?
what would you think?
I feel like I should know your birthday, so I feel like I should know your zodiac sign.
What's the poisonous one?
What?
Oh, not Scorpion, no.
The
Are you Scorpio?
poisonous.
My grandma was a Scorpio. She had a
Scorpio would've
tattoo
been
right
good.
here.
I know where
Oh.
your grandmother lived,
Oh my,
You do?
that's scary.
or the other grandmother.
Oh, that's the other grandmother.
The other grandmother.
That's
Uh-oh. Oh.
that one. I'm a Libra.
Oh, Oh, okay. I can see that.
And I'm married to a Libra.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, usually that doesn't work out. But,
Yeah.
How long have you been married?
That's intense.
It'll be 22 years in April.
Hey.
When's your
So
anniversary?
it's working out.
April 18th.
Okay. My birthday's in April. I'm a Taurus.
A Taurus. I don't know anything about. Is that a bull?
Stubborn bull.
Stubborn. I could see that.
Yes.
Yeah, I could see that.
I'm very much so a Taurus.
Yeah. And your sign?
I don't. I was born in February.
You don't know your zodiac sign?
And
And you don't know your Hogwarts house?
What
Neither.
is a Hogwarts
My
house?
wife was asked if she
I know neither.
if she was from a Hogwarts house by a fellow parent at our daughter's school the other at Mother's Night Out. They were all drink, and my wife's like,
Wait, they were drinking and talking about Hogwarts houses?
Do none
These
of y'all
are
know?
not
my wife.
people.
My wife was like,
these are not. These are
None
not.
of y'all know your Hogwarts house?
No.
I've never read the
I
book.
don't even know
I-
what that
listen,
means.
okay,
I don't know
saw-
one thing
I
about
saw
any
half
of
of one movie and I fell asleep in
Isn't
the
that,
movie.
it's a Harry Potter thing,
Yeah.
right?
I'm
Okay.
going to send both of y'all, 3 of y'all, the links. And you're going to find out your Hogwarts house, and I want to know what house you're in. I'm going to guess you're Slytherin.
Wow.
Ruben's shaking his head. Ruben is also
Yeah?
a Slytherin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all
Then
would
I'll
all
take
be in
it.
the same
Yes.
household.
Yes.
What are you?
I actually am a Slytherin.
Oh.
A what?
There's a cup.
She's
Slytherin.
committed to the whole thing.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm gonna guess.
we're gonna work on our homework.
Daniel is
Wait.
a Hufflepuff.
A what?
Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff?
He huffs and puffs. Is that the
It's
same
an
thing?
age or weight joke there.
It's both.
That's Huff and Puff.
And I think you're a Gryffindor because you're a cheerleader and you're just like, go team.
Oh, that is. See,
I'm gonna send all y'all the
country
link, and
Disney.
this is homework.
Gryffindor.
This is
Are
homework.
there only 3? There's 3
4.
house. Oh, what's the 4th one?
Slytherin?
Oh, Slytherin, Hufflepuff,
Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff.
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
Slytherin.
Ravenclaw.
Raven. see, you didn't
Oh,
read it.
didn't talk
that
about
sounds
Ravenclaw.
exciting.
Ravenclaw are the smart.
Is that like a White Claw?
Yes.
Well, she said smart.
They're the
so I feel
rednecks
like
of Harry
those-
Potter.
Ravenclaw.
That's my favorite part of this whole interview. Is that like a White Claw? Yes.
Yeah, I figured so.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That'll be the Tia
That
New
would be
Home Connection
Daniel.
podcast that we're planning to do. Is going to be an After Dark series, and we'll have
What does
White
that
Claws.
entail?
Alcohol.
I actually don't drink White Claws. Those are for like beginners.
She's advanced.
I'm advanced.
What is your drink of choice?
Depends on where I'm at.
Okay,
Where would
that's
you like
fair.
to be?
So I have certain restaurants I go to that make a vodka the way I want a vodka. I don't like to pay $8 for a vodka and it's like nothing. I need a nice pour. So if I'm at a restaurant where I can't get a good pour, then wine for sure.
Oh yeah, I've seen you drink wine.
Yeah,
I've
I
seen
love
you drink
wine.
espresso martinis.
Yeah. Oh, those
Same.
are so good. Yeah.
Yes,
Tito's and soda with a lime.
Yeah.
that's y'all's
For
drink of
sure.
choice.
No,
That's
I
me.
wrote it down. That's why I knew what she would say.
And
Yeah.
I was like, oh, me too.
Cheetos and soda. Yeah.
We should have done that newlywed game where you submit questions about each
yes.
other.
But we wouldn't call it that. We would call it
coworker jam.
Jam.
coworker jam.
Yes.
Lord.
Yeah.
So do you want to
This
ask a
is
question
going
to
off
Shawnda?
the rails.
Yes, I do have a question.
Yeah.
Going.
Okay, because I think like I don't think we've ever been able to ask this question yet on the podcast.
I cannot read your mind.
You can't. You're normally like
In sync?
Yes,
I know who that is.
Who?
in
In
sync.
sync.
Bye, bye, bye.
Do the dance. Oh wait, you can't.
Okay, no, I want to know
That's
from
probably for the better.
Shonda, because again, this is the first time we're going to be able to ask this question, is what is it like in your role as
Oh, I know.
female in this industry?
It's a great question.
So I feel in the industry that it's becoming more common. I will tell you that all of the VPs in the Texas market for Ashton Woods are female.
Really?
Yes. All the division presidents are male, but the regional president for all of Texas is female. So it's very inspiring just within Ashton Woods itself.
Wow.
It's pretty cool.
That's really cool.
I love it.
I didn't know. Are you close with the regional? The regional VP?
She's newer to the position. Well, probably in the last year. She was the division president for Austin, and then she was promoted. So she's Paul's boss.
Okay.
And yeah, she's phenomenal. And it's very inspiring just to get on calls and so forth. And it's, it's just a nice diversity amongst all of the VPs. But in Texas, it's all female. So that's pretty cool. But in the industry, I think it's different. Mm-hmm. It's very different to go to things and, most of the time your counterparts are men.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And I think when they first meet me, they just assume I'm in the sales seat or I'm in marketing or something like that. Mm-hmm. But
and then you get to tell them.
And then I get to tell them, hey, buddy.
I love that.
I'm a VP.
That's right.
Nice.
Just kidding. I never take my title to...
She's got bigger cojones than most of the people.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would agree with you.
And I don't think that anybody in our division looks at her as a her. They look at Shawnda.
As a leader.
As a leader.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
And that makes a difference. But I think it's an important question to ask because,
Except
again...
when it comes to those damn boutiques and what do you think about this outfit?
But see, then you get a good suit out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do think it's an important question to ask because I do think that for the time that we've been in this industry, you do not get to see that as often.
No.
And like I said, since we've been doing this podcast, this is the first time we've been able to ask that question. And I do find it inspiring for those of us that have sat in different seats in and around this industry, and for the newcomers in the industry to be able to see someone like yourself climb that ladder. I think that that's important to talk to.
I do love the story because when Paul gave me the chance back in 2005, I started as a sales associate, so a salesperson in training, which we have that same program at Ashton Woods. So, we hired a young lady the other day straight out of college, and it was exciting because, Mike, you have all the growth potential in the world, and it's so fun to see that, and to have lived that, and to been a sales associate and then a sales counselor, and then I was the GSM here for 8 years, and then into this position, all because they gave me a chance, but because I worked my ass off too.
Yeah, absolutely, it was well deserved for sure.
But you're living proof of the trajectory for somebody in a position that you offer at your company, the sales associate role. I mean, one day they could be VP.
Right, 100%.
And in fact, we've had sales associates rise to the level of VP of sales and marketing. Not in our market as the sales and marketing VP, but there's a lot of internal growth opportunities with us. And it's one of the things culturally that we kind of nurture, and not only division-wise, but also corporate-wise, there are programs. And it's about ability. It doesn't have anything to do with anything else.
Yeah.
And that's how it should be.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
So what is something, you already gave us one, but Daniel, what is something about Ashton Woods Homes that maybe somebody doesn't know on the outside? So you told us about the VPs being female. What is something maybe you can offer about Ashton Woods Homes?
So our salespeople are called community sales managers for a reason. They're empowered with certain amounts of discretionary money with picking the homes to go on the lots, the home sites that they think are the best sellers. We review it, but we depend on them to give us to run their shop as a community sales manager and to be the expert there. And we provide guidance and we provide a little oversight, but we really want to empower them to do a little bit more.
And I think that you can tell that, again, all of this stuff is so visible without words when you walk in and visit with one of your community sales managers or I mean, you can just tell that they're running a business.
Right.
Right. And it comes down to, are the floor mats clean when you walk in? Are the floors clean?
Is the door squeaky?
Is the door squeaky?
Yes.
What does the flag look like?
Yes.
So we have we have an American flag, we have an
Yes.
Ashton Woods flag. We're about to add the Texas flag to our flagpoles.
Oh, I love
Nice.
that.
Guess whose idea that was?
Yours.
No.
Oh.
Daniel.
No, was it Kelly?
Kelly.
Oh, our
Shout
Chicago
out
our
Kelly.
Chicago born and bred.
She's one to
Marketing
rep
manager.
this.
So she's been here, it'll be 2 years in August, and she has embraced Texas like crazy. She loves Nutcracker Market. She loves the rodeo. She went 3 times last year. She was like, we need to add Texas flags. Like,
She wants all things Texan.
Loves all things Texas.
Yes.
And she is phenomenal.
And
by
she-
the way.
oh,
love working
She
with Kelly.
is good stuff.
Kelly and Lenny both are, we're very lucky to have them both doing their jobs because they both excel at what they do.
Yeah. And that goes back to culture too. So Lenny lives in League City. So we let her work from home 3 days a week. And then she comes in 2 days a week. Same with Kelly. She has young kids. So she works from home 3 days a week. And then, for example, last week, our corporate office was closed yesterday for President's Day. But we gave the salespeople off on President's Day as well.
Oh, goodness.
Because they had accomplished 10 sales for the week. So we had told them, if you do, you can have President's Day off. And I doubt there was another builder out there that closed
not that I know
yesterday.
of.
No.
So
Not that
we
I'm
try
aware
to
of.
do stuff like that that's impactful.
And that's nice that Ashton Woods allows you the kind of free reign to do that.
Yes.
Because there are other builders that would be like, their sales manager would say, sure, I'd love to give you that, but we've got to call somebody in another state and they're going to squash it immediately.
Yeah.
So for you guys to have
So there's
that free
discretionary.
reign.
Right. They produced, so Shawnda set a goal at the beginning of the week. If you do this, you get this. And
I love that.
we we met the goal.
And what time did our last contract come in Sunday?
What time did I finish? 9:30 at night.
Oh,
so
it
they
came
found out
down
late.
to the wire.
It came down to the wire.
Yeah.
I was already asleep.
I
but
was about
yeah.
to say I wouldn't have gotten that message until the next morning at
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
So, and we actually, we
And I
have,
would've been asleep
we
at
have
that
an
time.
internal messaging app that people put on their phones so that they don't, it's not a million texts going back and forth.
Oh, that's
emails.
nice.
Or emails or anything like that. It's I can post something there and everybody can look at it and they know that and they know that hey listen. So we congratulations.
Aww.
Yeah.
So I was pretty happy.
I
As you
love
should be.
that.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
And we so appreciate you guys coming on the TM New Home Connection podcast. We learned a lot. We learned a lot.
I really don't do pills. I just want to clarify that.
Oh my gosh. We don't think that you do pills.
Okay. I do booze.
Yes,
Yeah. I mean, that's for sure.
that's okay.
Yeah. I love it. The older I've gotten, the more I like it though, because like when your kids are growing up and they're little, you're constantly like with them. And now all of a sudden I'm like, hey, I'm almost an empty nester. I have one left at home for 1 year. So, I mean, my husband and I go to dinner and enjoy drinks now. There's no little people to take care of. So we just enjoy life together. And sometimes that includes a few beverages.
Well, and you need to do that because life is short
That's right.
and you are not promised tomorrow.
That's
No,
for sure.
That's why it's called the present.
Yes. Well, hopefully we can have you guys back on for the After Dark.
Oh, that would
session
be fun.
of a
And we appreciate
podcast.
you
If
having
I'm not on
us.
drugs, I'll drink.
Okay.
Medicine. Sorry, medicine. If I'm not taking medicine.
Thank you to the leaders of Ashton Woods.
Thanks for
We
having us.
appreciate you guys so much. We've enjoyed the partnership and we're looking forward to the growth in 2024 with the both of you and your team.
Yay.
Us too. We've really
Us too.
enjoyed it.
All right.
Thank
It's
you.
been great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.